Yo, what's going on, guys? Bexio back, and today we got a video that I didn't think I was gonna be making one of these types of videos for a while at least. Save the Kids was such a big thing, and we did videos on that, and it was a big story and everything. But there's one more story that Coffeezilla is covered in his video to recap some of those points against Techlead and his million coin creation. And this whole thing is just super weird. And if you can't see through this like scam idea of this guy just literally scamming you, whether he knows it or not, but he definitely appears to know it. So the first time I heard about Million Coin was on the Millennial Money podcast. They were talking about the coin and how it was created and how the tech lead made it, and he was a reputable guy, and he actually put $1 million of his own dollars in to secure it, and that is one of the first lies that he gets caught in. The tech lead gets caught lying about actually putting money into the project.
Already horrible. He like objectively lied from the start of this project.
I'm putting $1 million of my own money into this to get it started.
So you can see this is his lie about that, starting off the entire project with a lie, and that is technically claimed to put $1 million, like we said, of his own money in to get it started. And that big theory was he'd have $1 million in, so no matter what, the coin is always worth $1 because there's only 1,000,000 coins. That was what it was backed by. But he actually only put $50,000 in, which he actually admitted to later in a tweet to Coffeezilla. What you have to realize is to get to that million, he had to take $950,000 from people who bought the coin. So people who bought in earlier is where he got the money from. So he took $950,000 from his fans or people who bought in to put it into this $1 million backing. So he didn't have to do anything. So it's just like starting off on a lie. I mean, not a very good look for the whole thing. It really sets it up great to be a scam. And then you have him trying to cover his trail by not saying it's an investment and avoiding that word at all costs to try and get off the SEC radar and not go to jail and stuff. But, this is just a really good opportunity.
For that one golden opportunity, just waiting around for that opportunity, and you really had to have strike the opportunity fast. So what is the next opportunity? Well, I'm here to introduce that to you.
So you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. It's just way too big. It's get rich quick. That's what everybody wants, right? And he knows that's something that everyone wants to hear is get rich quick, make a bunch of money really fast. And he knows that the money flows in when he talks about it. He's running ads for this thing. It's just going very, very crazy. And the amount of money he made from this is absolutely insane. It's almost $9 million that he made from Million Token. So he's actually cashed in like something like $3.3 million and has 9 million total in what he cashed in and what he still has. So it's absolutely ridiculous the amount of money that this guy made by literally scamming his fans.
And according to my calculations, Techlead has pulled out and siphoned into a bunch of shell accounts a total of $3.3 million. Huh? Not bad. Not bad for a coin he started 2 months ago. He also still has $1 million in Uniswap that he can pull out anytime. That's $4.3 million. Remember, coming from a $50,000 upfront investment. Not only that, he still owns a bunch of Million Token. Today, that Million Token is worth $5 million. Actually, I checked it 2 days ago. So as of 2 days ago, $5 million there as well, giving a grand total of $9 to $10 million from a 1 to 2 month old coin.
So that's the background of Million Token. Really, I mean, kind of insane to see all the money flowing into one person's pockets. And the reason that that's a big problem is it's literally just taking money from his fans. He has $10 million that he made off this coin, but it's money that he literally reached into his fans' pockets and ripped out and took for himself. So that's a big problem. And I mean, just looking at this chart, does this look like a project that you want to be in? Does this look like something where it doesn't look like a scam? This looks like a very healthy project where it just came out, the very start beginning, rapid fire up, collapse, and then bleed out to nothing. Literally to nothing. And this is normal for all of these scam coins. And when this was over $200, that's when it was on like Millennial Money. They were talking about it, talking about how maybe it's something. They didn't really do any research into it or dig into it. And it's obviously since collapsed. And what makes this even worse is Techlead's response to Coffeezilla's video and Coffeezilla's tweets. All of his responses are pretty dumb, but things that he says make absolutely no sense at all. Like, he's promoting right here, same thing. It made his 9 million, still running ads to do this get rich fast. But listen to what he says near the end of this video. It is ridiculous.
And so just know, when the opportunity comes, and it's going to be on a day much like today, where you may just be lazing around the house, not doing much, just really bored out of your mind watching some boring YouTube video, and you're going to be in such a state of inertia and inactivity, and you're just going to think nothing's going on in the world. But that opportunity comes, and if you don't grab it right now and pick up some million token, it can just be gone in the next minute. Or you can sell one of your kidneys and buy some million token with that, right? You've got 2 kidneys, you don't need both of them. Might as well monetize one of them, and you can buy million token at milliontoken.org. So I will see you on the moon. And by the way, you know these rocket ships to the moon, there's no such thing as a slow rocket ship.
Just sell a kidney. It's literally that easy. Just sell your kidney. Who would have ever have thought? You have 2, might as well sell it and buy my coin. That is that is super ridiculous. Like, trying to tell you keep putting money in, because it's making him more money. That's why he's saying this. That's why he wants you to do this, why he's making these claims. And you just have to see through it and realize it's not something that he's trying to better you for. He's trying to hype people up to get them to invest to make money. Because when you have a project that's like this and has a collapse, it doesn't matter what this price is. The way cryptos work is when you sell it, someone has to buy it. So if you have this, even if it goes up and it's $1,000, you can only sell it if there's someone who is going to buy it for that $1,000. So if the market dies out and there's no more buyers, then your token can sit at $1,000, $10,000, $10 million. But if nobody is there, if there's no buyers, you can't sell it. And his hype up of this coin continues to get worse in responses. And this tweet is something that shows it right here. Just what he says is, it doesn't make any sense, and maybe it tries to hype people up still, but it just doesn't make any sense on what he's saying.
You know, some of these people were even villains. Sure, you could say that Captain Blackbeard was a scammer, he even killed people, and yet they are legends in history, and there is value with these people. And so the more fame for a cryptocurrency, the better. In fact, I bet that if I were to get arrested and go to jail, the price of million token would skyrocket, because it would just be legendary. You know, like, it took this millionaire down. It ended this guy's career. It destroyed his reputation. This was the cryptocurrency that did it in for this guy and totally destroyed his life. Like, if that were to happen, the price of million token would skyrocket.
I don't know about you, but when I hear that, I think, oh, this crypto project completely destroyed the creator's life, and people who are in it destroyed their lives. Yeah, that's something I want to put my money in. I think the exact opposite. I'm pretty much saying that thing was a disaster. I'm staying away. Far away. I'm not interested at all. Why would... I don't know where his thinking's coming from, saying this to try and get people interested. I think it would do the exact opposite, but who knows what he's thinking. He's just trying to probably exit his $5 million in million coin, because if he can't sell it, then he's stuck with a worthless coin that is worth 5 million, but no one will buy it, so it's worthless. And the final thing to put the nail in the coffin is his response, his own tweet about Coffeezilla. And this tweet should just make you realize that it is, he's scamming. Right here saying, is Coffeezilla racist? his hatred for Asian people like myself is really unjustified. Don't know where that comes from, why he's even thinking of that, but instead of addressing things and talking about that, it's play the race card, get me out of this situation, change the topic. That's all I get from this. It's not like it doesn't make any sense. Like, if you are seeing these responses and think that, yeah, this guy's got the best intentions for me and his project is meant to benefit people, I don't know what you're thinking. So there's tons of scams in crypto, a lot of things to stay away from, and particularly when people relentlessly pump a coin and continuously talk about it and say how much you have to sell your kidneys to get in because it's just worth that much, you probably should take a second look and get a second opinion about it. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Million token scam, or at the very least, just completely led by someone who does not care about you. I mean, that's obvious if you watch some of his videos, but it's something to keep an eye out for. The crypto scene continues to see more scammers get exposed, and we desperately need that to make sure everyone who's trying to do something dumb gets caught, because that's what they deserve. So, as always, guys, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. See you guys in my next video.